Hey guys, welcome back to the North Star of Wall Street. Pleasure to have you guys back. Today we're going to look at something really cool. AI is changing the world right now. ChatGPT is the talk everywhere, and we're going to talk about that. This image I made with AI um, using DALL-E, which is also part of OpenAI, and ChatGPT is part of OpenAI. So it's really awesome. I've been using this for a month. It's really making me go faster. But today we're talking about how ChatGPT is lying to us. ChatGPT is awesome, but ChatGPT lies and has her agenda. So but before we go into ChatGPT's agenda, first, we're not really going to talk about the stock market today or about valuation. We're going to talk about that next week. So I'm going to give you a teaser for next week. Next week, we're going to talk about the zombie companies. I mean, billion-dollar companies like Snapchat, like Uber, who have never made money, like Lyft, like Spotify. These companies have never made money yet. And there are also companies like Amazon, uh, who are barely profitable in relation to their market cap. So Amazon has a return on investment of like 3%, something like that. Um, so all of this creates a zombie economy. And for the market to get better, we need to get rid of the zombies who are pumping billions of dollars and who are not really producing value. So until the zombies are cleared out, I think the stock market, this is this is basically the direction that it's gonna take. So if you don't want to be like Homer, I would advise waiting a little bit. We're not there yet. Okay, we need to take out the zombies first. Other things needs to happen. Okay, but right now, let's talk about ChatGPT. So, um, yesterday I saw an incredible YouTube video that showed how ChatGPT was lying, and I was like, okay, let's reproduce this. Um, so right now, what you're seeing, I asked the machine to give me a list of instances where the politicians lied to us. And you could see that I was getting quite a heavy list. Now let's refresh the system and see what happens. Okay, because before I started with Trump, so the system was really happy to give me a list of instances where Trump lied. But now we're gonna try starting with Biden and see what happens. And don't worry, we're gonna dunk on W. Bush too. This is really not a political video. This is just to show you how ChatGPT is lying to us. So if we ask the machine to give us instances, it's telling us that, well, it's an AI model, and it doesn't really have the ability to distinguish opinions from allegations, and that this is a subjective matter and it depends on interpretation. Okay, fine. So let's try the same question with George W. Bush, because I think it's been established that his government lied for Iraq noticeably. So let's see what the AI says. Well, the AI says basically the same thing. Well, it does note that there have been many allegations, but it says that allegations are subjective, controversial. Um, so basically, it's not. It refuses to give us a list. Um, and it's talking about allegations and not if it's true or right. Uh, okay, so let's try the same thing with Hillary Clinton. Um, and basically, you see that with Hillary Clinton, um, well, we're getting the same answer. Okay, so yeah, there have been claims. But it's important to distinguish facts from reality. So basically, we're not getting an answer. But if you want to unlock the system, you see how this system just unlocked? You got to put Trump in the word. If you want to start, if you want AI to start bitching and start giving you real facts, you just have to put the word Trump into it, and then the machine magically unlocks. So let me show you. So now that the machine is unlocked, we're gonna replace Trump, still with George W. Bush. Okay, because he's an established liar. So let's just let's just use him. Okay, and now I want you to pay attention very closely to the words that are used. Okay, so first paragraph, they talk about claims of non-existence of weapons of mass destruction. Second point, misstatement between a connection between Iraq and Al Qaeda. Third point, false claims. That's the only time they say it like it's really false. And fourth point, they talk about misinterpretation. Okay, and it says disclaimer, it's important to rely on credible organization facts and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so basically it's talking about claims. It's not telling us if the facts are true or not. So let's push the system and ask this, the claims are true. And we're going to pause right here. So look at the end of the paragraph. You can read, some of these claims have been challenged or debunked by some sources, while others are still a matter of ongoing debate and discussion. Okay, so maybe there were weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Okay, so let's push. So now what we're going to do is we're going to push the system on every claim, one by one. Okay, so first off, yeah, let's let it finish. So first off, we're going to start with the weapons of mass destruction, because I think we can agree that clearly we still haven't found them 20 years or 15 years or later. And the system is telling us that no, the claims made by the were not sustained. So basically that means it was false. So that means that ChatGPT knew that all of the adjudications were true, but yet it told us that most of them had been debunked. So clearly, right now, GPT was lying to us. So now let's do the same thing with the third point. Well, at least on this third point, it's consistent. It already told us it was a lie, and so it has. So it's just confirming it. Let's just go back to what GPT told us when we asked them if the claims were true. Well, it told us that. Yeah, this is the highlighted part I want. Some of these claims have been challenged or debunked by some sources. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. But maybe I'm wrong. So let's ask ChatGPT. Let's take this point by point and see if ChatGPT is lying to us. So let's take the second point, the misstatements about the connection about Iraq and Al Qaeda. Okay, because ChatGPT told us the first claim was true. So now let's see what ChatGPT thinks about the second claim. Well, ChatGPT is telling us that the second claim is also true. So okay, so now we have to go to the third claim. Oh no, well, third claim they told us already that was a false claim. So let's go directly to the fourth one. And well, what's the response? Yeah. So ChatGPT is telling us that the fourth claim is also true. So basically, ChatGPT told us that all the claims, the four claims, were true. And yet, it told, when we asked if all the claims were true above, it told us that they had been challenged, that they had been debunked, that it was important to follow credible news. So now you know that, yeah, I'm highlighting right now, challenged and debunked. Okay, so now you know that you can't trust ChatGPT. It will lie to you, knowingly. Then I kind of had fun with the machine. I asked if it was authorized to lie. So I'm gonna accelerate a little bit this. But I'm gonna show you, you know, still it's like it won't admit to lie. Like right here, it's telling me like, no, I'm not authorized to lie. But I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna put it in front of its contradiction. The machine told us some of the claims had been debunked, and then the machine told us that all the claims were true. So I'm gonna point that out to the machine, and we're gonna see how it responds. So I'm putting the machine in front of the contradiction and asking it to what extent is it authorized to lie. I'm not even asking if it can do it. I'm asking to what extent, trying to trick it a little bit like this. But as you can see, like it sticks to its gun, tells us that it does not have the ability to lie. It was just incomplete or incorrect information, but it already had the information. It's like I'm not using the web version of GPT. I don't think the system got updated, you know, right when I was doing the search with you guys. Um, so now I'm gonna point that out to ChatGPT and see how it responds. So it's apologizing, recognizing its error, but and so I'm going to insist on the fact that I gave no new input. So how is it possible? So it's telling us it made an error in the understanding of the context and situation. There was new information that provided to my correction. As an AI language model, I aim to provide, yeah, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, basically it's telling us it made a mistake. This is ridiculous. ChatGPT thinks it's dumb. Thinks I'm dumb.
Okay, we're gonna stop the video here because it's already long enough. But I pushed ChatGPT a lot more, and I got the same inconsistencies. I reproduced everything that the YouTuber did. I got every time the same results. So I'll leave the link of the YouTuber in the description. That way you can reproduce what he did, what I did, and see for yourself how ChatGPT is lying to you. So this wasn't really a finance video, even though ChatGPT is the talk of Wall Street. Everybody's talking, yeah, it's like the next big thing, like the next Google, the next big thing. But yeah, next week we're gonna talk about the profitless tech. Leave in the comments what you want me to talk about, okay? And vote with the likes, stuff like that. And as I told you guys, the market rallied for no good reasons. So don't buy right now, guys. Okay? It's wait for it. We need to take out the zombies first. Okay? So yeah, we need the market to go tick 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 kaboom first. Okay? So I'll see you soon, kaboomers. See you next week. Ciao.